what's up? It is your girl Nikesha Simmons Macklin coming to you straight from High Fashion and Events. Today we are having coffee and online shopping. Yes. Well, I'm having tea. I'm not spilling any tea, but I'm having tea today. So while you having coffee and I'm having tea, we're going to do some online shopping. Go to www.high-fashionandevents.com. That web address is www.high, that's H-I-G-H fashionandevents.com. Yes. So I'm not spilling any tea. That's not what I do. No God, no God. But today I said I was going to do some Instagram TV blogging. And so before I get to do that, I have two announcements. The first one is Sunday, August 12th, 2018. I will be at the Twin Cities Natural Hair and Beauty Expo. It is their second annual hair show that they will be doing. I will be one of the vendors there. So definitely come out and support. Tickets are available on Eventbrite for $10. There will be lots of hairstylists, professionals, and workshops. There is live entertainment, some live show hair demonstrations, as well as some blogging, some local bloggers and Instagrammers there, as well as vendors from all over the U.S. So definitely come out and support. It is going to be from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. and it's something that is jam-packed with lots of entertainment and you don't want to miss it. Second announcement is, if you haven't seen it already, go to my Instagram website, but you can also go to his Instagram website. This is HBO comedian Desi Alexander has brought faith, fashion, and funny back to HFE with his latest post. Why do people tell stories like this? So definitely check it out. His Instagram is Desi, that's DESI 4018. Also hit the follow button in the link in his bio. So we definitely appreciate you doing that. Now, back to the topic at hand. The Instagram blogging today is going to be prosperity from within us. Prosperity from within us. When I first think about the term prosperity, what I think about is, you got it, money. Money, 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 money. Yes. But prosperity is more than just money. I had to look up the definition of prosperity, and there is a second part to prosperity, and that's talking about the condition of being successful and thriving. One of the things that I love most about that term is that it talks about a condition. And when I hear the word condition, I hear process, I hear time, and I hear harvest. And that's awesome. So the focus is, with prosperity, are features that make up and distinguish an individual. And it is those features and those traits that are useful and important, but most of all imperative for one to be successful and one to be able to thrive. So I had to do some reflection, as I always do, and I looked back at some of the things that I've done and some of the things that I once valued, and they were very materialistic and they were very temporal, meaning they were only for that particular point in time, and then they usually perished. They usually left and went away. I looked at, if I can only be successful, I allowed things to defy my success. If I can only get that house, if I can only get that car, if I can only get that job, that did not make me successful. What I learned along the way is that I can acquire those things, but that didn't make me successful. What made me successful was, once again, those traits that allow me to attain that success, because I didn't just want to be able to attain it, I wanted to be able to maintain it and keep it. So that's what I learned along the way about success from within. So, or what I should say, prosperity from within. And I had to do a little bit more digging, and what I also found out is I came up with 4 things that mattered the most for my success. And one of the first things is knowing who I am, knowing who designed me. I am a designer's original, and when God created me, honey, and when he created you, he broke the mold. There is nobody who looks like me, act like me, can talk like me, sing like me, or can be me. They can come close to it, but the thing about it is, when he created each and every one of us, he made us unique. There is a designer's original. And if he is successful at designing, not just me, but the world, success is inside of him. So I am created in his image. So success has already been manifest and placed inside of me. So that's the awesome thing of knowing. The second thing is God's plans for me. And this is the funny part, because I've had all kind of plans for my life ever since I was a little girl. I'm a planner. I'm always planning. And the thing about my plans is, in order for me to be successful at them, they must follow the plans of God. Here's the thing. What I learned is, if my plans don't align with his plans, then I'm not successful. I just surrender. I'm not in control. He's in control, and he has all the control. So in order for me to be successful, I have to make sure all my plans at all times align with his plans in order for them to be successful. And sometimes what I've realized once again along the way is that his plans don't always align with mine. And so sometimes I've had to shift some things and change my thinking on some things and change some things. And the next point is that God only reveals when needed. He doesn't reveal everything. He only revealed to me things as I go along. And it's not in bounds of information. It's just little specifics that he will give me to let me know that I'm on the right track, or, this is awesome. But what I found out is, if God revealed everything about his plans for me, I'd be like, no, God, I am not doing that one. Not today, not now, not ever. And so what I realized is that God had to reveal his plans to me in just little bitty increments and when necessary, because sometimes it's too much for me. So, and it brings me to my final point is, a lot of times I've been on God's plans and on his assignment, or I've been on plans period and have lost my focus, have lost hope, have done detours because I've made decisions that didn't align for his plan, and I've gotten off track. And what I found out is that I was using my failures, I was using my flaws as an excuse not to do what he has planned for me to do, or to stay on the course of action that I needed to stay on. I was using my failures. I was using my flaws. I'm too young. I'm too old. They told me I was too cute. They told me I was too ugly. They told me I was too black. They told me I was too fat. So I was using all the things that I saw as failures or flaws as excuse not to do what he's planned. So, with all of that being said today, I hope that you guys have learned something about prosperity, but most of all, prosperity from within. Understanding that it comes from character, it comes from traits, and it is a condition that you have to work towards in order to manifest success and to thrive. And that is all based on self-love. Learning how to love myself, to love my failures, to love my flaws. And when I accept and I love on me and love myself, I have no other thing to do but to be successful and thrive on that. So you guys have an awesome day. I hope that you guys learned something. And remember, divas, we don't compete, we complete one another.